Okay, and welcome back. In the last video we managed to get the whole chassis up and together, so if I had the wheels it would roll and it would all be working fine. Today we are looking at trying to get the heart of the beast in there. Let's get the engine in there, and I'm going to get electrics in there and the fuel tank, and try and button up anything else that I might have all ready for those wheels to go back on. And once those go on, then we're ready to start it and test run it. And then next step would be to get it out somewhere and really go for it. So let's get everything on the table that we need to finish up, and we'll tackle that and have a look at that. Okay, and here we have all the remaining parts to build up pretty much the rest of the vehicle, obviously apart from the wheels, which I've got just over there. And we are going to start from this side and work our way across to the engine. The most complicated part of this bit is going to be lining that engine up with the gearbox, because as I might have mentioned before, this part is a turtle race part and this part is in tsk-b, so they're not going to like mixing, but I did have it lined up and working okay with very small modifications. So hopefully I will get back to that again and it will all be fine. And obviously because of so many hop-up parts and upgraded parts, bringing them all together is quite a challenge, and getting them all lined up right. And this is the point when it happens. So I'll start with the radio box with the nice high-tech servo there, and a beefy solid titanium geared steering servo, and obviously the upgraded, you can't really see it in there, but the upgraded killer RC battery in there as well. Well, that goes straight in. Just have to get these steering lined up and get all the arms the right length for that. Then I'll go on to the chucking the fuel tank in. That's a straight up bolt, pins, clips, that goes straight in. And then engine, final drive plate, final drive, lovely little tsk-b piece again, and brakes, and connecting all the servos for that. And obviously getting the exhaust in there, which will be good to see. And then it technically should be all there. I have got to do all the final little adjustments and adding the pins and into the pins there, and that should be it. And then we can start it up, see how she runs. So I'll just, as usual, I'll get on with this. As I've said before, there is a detailed step-by-step guide on YouTube. I believe it's 98, 88 videos long. Obviously that's not what you want to see from this one, because you want to see it running and getting out there and doing stuff. So as usual, I'll get on the speed and I'll get it done, and then we can start it up. Possibly next video, yeah, I know we have to wait, but next video, get it started up and we'll be out there running this thing. So let's get on with it. Okay, so here it is, the finished car. That should be pretty much everything sorted out, and the final drive went together a lot nicer than I had done before. So as you might have seen on the video, it was all pretty loose and free running. The last job to do is get the extreme bar out to do the wheels up, because it does take a little bit of a larger bolt than the normal size RC car, so it does need a bit more of a bar to do them up with. So just get those done up so they're nice and tight, and that should be pretty much the job done. So in the next video I'm going to try and get this engine running, and I'll show you how you mix the fuel. It is just like a 2-stroke mix, so it's a pretty common way of doing it, and shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, so next video we'll get some fuel in it and we'll get this one running. So remember to get on the comments, and if you want to see anything change on this that I haven't done already, as I mentioned before, I have got the kill switch sorted out. I'm trying to get that ordered up and bought, so I know it needs one of those, but for a bit of a play around, it shouldn't be too much trouble. I've got somewhere that's not going to be a worry. But yeah, get your comments in. Let me know what you think needs changing, what you think's a bit of a weak spot, and I'll see if you think the same things I think. But apart from that, it's all looking good. So don't forget, please subscribe, press the like button, and next video this will be running.